One of the most important purchases you can make as a new parent is the baby monitor. And in this category, we really are spoiled for choice. There are dozens of makes and models at all price points, so you should be able to find something that works for you. But having said that, not all baby monitors are created equal. We haven't had that many ourselves, but of those we have, we've definitely experienced the highs and the lows. And right now, we have a Nanit Pro, and we're going to review it here for you today so you can decide whether you should upgrade too. The first thing you're going to notice about the Nanit Pro is that it looks like no monitor you've seen before, because there is no monitor. The camera comes in 3 options: flex stand, wall mount and floor stand, and in 3 colours: blue, black and white. Today we're going to be looking at the floor stand, but across all 3 versions the functionality isn't going to differ that much at all. And because the camera is above baby's cot, you're going to get a bird's eye view of them. No more restricted shots, weird camera placements, or trying to balance the camera up high to get an uninterrupted shot, and no more grainy images with dubious sound quality. So what about the monitor? Where can you view the images? Well, you've guessed it, it's on your phone. That does of course mean that you need a smartphone, but I mean, who doesn't have those these days? It comes in a bulky and heavy box, so let's see what's inside. Side note, sleeping like a baby isn't always a good thing. So here we go. We've got the camera, a breathing band, instruction manual, wall bracket, and the floor stand. I didn't film myself putting it together, so you're just going to have to trust me that it's a piece of cake. Setup is quick and simple, and the first thing you're going to want to do is download the Nanit app to your phone, where you'll be walked through a series of steps, including registration, choosing the type of wall mount you have, and whether you want to sign up for an insights package, but more on that later. You'll also get to view a much more professional and sleek unboxing and assembly video than I've just subjected you to. You'll be able to set the motion area, which is really useful because you don't want to be getting notifications every time you need to go in the room while baby is sleeping, or if there's a fly or a spider moving around. And then you'll get a final nudge about the insights package, which honestly look great, but whether you're going to get them is going to depend on how you feel about forking out more money on top of what you've already paid for the camera. But we'll talk about price at the end of the video. So let's take a look at functionality. The 2 things you really want from any baby monitor are great video and great sound, and the Nanit Pro delivers on both. You've got 1080p HD video, which looks great whether in preview mode or full screen, and both in the day and at night. The 2-way audio is crisp and clear, and with background audio turned on, you can browse other apps on your phone or even turn the screen off and still hear what's happening in your baby's room. You also have the option of 4 nature sounds to help baby drift off and block out any background noise. As well as white noise, you also have birds, wind and waves. Now, we haven't used a microphone on the Nanit or any other baby monitor we've had, but it's there if you need it, and the video is really crisp, really clear, good quality. And of course, because you're operating it over Wi-Fi, you can see your baby from anywhere, whether you're sat on the sofa or out on a date. Let me know what those are like. Another useful feature is the temperature and humidity monitor, so there's no more umming and ahhing about what to dress baby in to go to sleep. It tells you right there at the top of the screen. And if I'm honest, I've even used this to decide what I wear in bed, but you don't really need to know about that. It also comes with a built-in nightlight on the other side of the camera, which is just bright enough to allow you to do the night feed or change a nappy, but isn't so bright that it's going to dazzle baby and wake them up. Breathing band monitors your baby's breathing motion, and how it does it is pretty cool. It doesn't have any sensors, and it's 100% cotton. Instead, the unique pattern has been designed for the camera to read it and pick it up and show you how many breaths per minute your baby's taking. It's such a clever feature, but because our Nanit arrived after our daughter had turned 3 months, and because the band that we received was a size small, unfortunately we haven't been able to use it. But I have no doubt that this would have provided us that extra peace of mind. I mean, how many of us haven't been there looking at our baby on screen, not knowing whether their chest is moving up and down, and we've gone and woken them up just to find out? I mean, ridiculous. This breathing band helps stop that. Within the app, you have an inbox where you're going to receive sleep and age-related tips. Now, it might be a coincidence, but this standing item appeared the day after Amelie first stood up in her cot. So pretty cool if it's designed like that. There's also a memories tab that records babies' longest sleeps, when they were able to fall asleep on their own, and their wake-ups, though most of the ones that are showing on my feed were actually night feeds. But a pretty cool feature nonetheless. Clicking into the dashboard, you're going to see a stats summary for the past 3 days, including time spent sleeping, a breakdown of the night and any naps, and the humidity and temperature. But again, if you want more than the 3-day rolling breakdown, you're going to need to purchase that Insights package. And your journey with Nanit can continue even when you don't need a baby monitor anymore. With their range of products, including the sound and light, which we'll review in another video, Nanit can be with you on your parenting journey right through the early years. So what about price? Well, it's not cheap, but then you get what you pay for. The FlexStand version is currently £249. The wall mount is £299, and the floor stand we've been looking at here is £379. And if you want the benefit of an Insights package, it's going to cost even more, though the first year is usually discounted. It's a lot of money, but it's also an investment. The NHS doesn't have any guidance on when you should stop using a baby monitor, but the general thinking is somewhere between 2 and 4 years. And when you consider that most people change their phone every 2 years, and they cost a lot more than this, then actually the Nanit is a really solid purchase. We love it. It makes life easier, and at the end of the day, as parents, isn't that what we all want? If you've been convinced to buy a Nanit Pro, there's a link in the description, and you can also sign up to our Father Z platform where you'll have the opportunity to win one. Thanks for watching our first product review. If you want to find out more about us, you can head over to fathercraft.co.uk where you'll find information, guidance and support for parents. You can read our blog, and you'll also be able to sign up for Father Z. It's a parenting platform that's been developed specifically for new and expectant dads. You can watch other product reviews on YouTube and follow us on Instagram at FatherCraft UK.